come and hold this? Yes, sir. You can bring up the rear so we don't have snag.
Thank you, sir. We're going.
We're going? Okay.
Oh, this is...
Up close first.
You're welcome. So you can come around on this side if you like.
He's setting up.
Scarbrough offered regarding the study that Dr. Scarbrough did over a nearly 4-year period. I know that you want to join me in giving her a welcome home round of applause. In the way of comments, there are just a few things I want to bring to our guests' attention. One of the things that makes our program so very special is certainly that we have a partnership with KLM and with the McShin Foundation, but we also have partnerships with a number of individuals and programs that enable us to do some things that a lot of programs aren't able to do. We're very grateful for our relationship with the Reverend Ray Smith and Brothers Keepers. Brothers Keepers is another organization that provides housing for a number of our residents when they leave us. Reverend Ray Smith is here each and every week to give our residents an opportunity to engage in spiritual reflection. We mentioned Dr. Jerry Muhammad a little while ago in terms of his being here every Tuesday night to minister to the Nation of Islam residents who are members of Muhammad's, he is a member of Muhammad's Mosque number 24. A couple of the other things that we do that are pretty spectacular and unusual. There's a young man running around here named Robbie Norris who comes into the jail both on Tuesday afternoons and Thursday nights and has done so for a number of years and offers a free yoga class that a number of our residents participate in. We do have a daily program of exercise in the morning because research makes it clear that people who are institutionalized for a long period of time develop an additional reality of depression as a result of the institutionalization. And so we exercise because that's been demonstrated as being one of the ways that depression can be lessened. Also with us today is one of the sheriff's chaplains, Mr. Steve Harms. Steve is a member of the Stony Point Presbyterian Church. Steve comes every Wednesday afternoon and leads the residents in a spiritual study. I would be remiss if I didn't mention how blessed we are to have the services of Dr. Paul Candido. Dr. Candido is a psychologist who worked in correctional institutions in New Hampshire before he relocated to Virginia. And he meets with our group leaders each week to talk about issues of leadership development, to talk about problem solving, and also to provide us with a kind of professional assistance that a lot of our residents don't have access to. One of the things that differentiates our program from Belief and from other programs, as Dr. Scarbrough mentioned, is that Mike Kelly and I are also in recovery. And so we have what we think of as a peer collaborative. So that we do bring in the wisdom of AA and NA and the various other 12-step programs that respond to the afflictions of our residents. In addition, we also work with the efforts of Dr. Albert Ellis and his rational behavioral therapy. We understand that addiction is a disease that affects the totality of the person. And to the extent that we are involved in changing our thinking, we're able to change our behavior. Dr. Ellis has done some excellent work in rational emotive behavior therapy, and it's one of the core foundations of our work. So I think one of the things that differentiates us from downstairs is that we really are committed to this REB therapy, and we are led by people who are themselves in recovery. And as a result of that, there's a level on which our residents understand that we have confronted many of the same demons that they're working with now. I wonder if there are any questions that any of our guests might have of me or any of our residents that we can try to have answered. If any of the guests have any questions you want to raise or any issues. I think you can see just from being here for a few minutes how blessed we are that Sheriff Woody and Mayor Jones and the governor agreed to build a new jail, because you can tell that we desperately need air conditioning. Anybody have any questions that they want to ask? Israel, where's Israel Shaw?